So, Tommy, first to you. We saw mass protests throughout England after George Floyd died. Where are the protests for this young man?
Our current Prime Minister, right now, Keir Starmer, was on one knee for George Floyd. He hasn't mentioned Henry, hasn't mentioned him. George Floyd was a criminal. Henry was a law-abiding student. George Floyd died of a drug overdose. Henry died through murder and then through police failure. Because what took the superiority in this case was the accusation of racism. And you have to say it out loud, and America has to understand that Britain allowed a generation of our daughters to be raped for the same reason that this boy was allowed to be killed. Because of the fear of being branded racist, that they couldn't upset the minority. So the police turned up, and I've spoke to someone today who was in the court case. Henry had a slash from here to here on his face. So the police turn up, DEI hires 3 female police officers, turn up to a stabbing offence. They turn up, they have 3 Asian males, and they have 1 white boy on the floor. The white boy is cut with blood all over him, and they jump on the white boy and arrest him and handcuff him because of the accusation of words. And what you didn't cover there in your report was Henry was telling them, I've been stabbed, I've been stabbed. He was telling them he's been stabbed. But just so your audience understand, I have seen this since I was this big. I have been out in my hometown of Luton. We could be out on a night out. White boys could be fighting with Pakistani Muslims. The Pakistani Muslims could be the aggressors. They could have weapons. The police will turn up. They will jump straight on the white boys. So the white boy can be a victim of racism and a victim of criminality. Then he's a victim of the police every time. This is institutional racism. It's in our police force. It's in our council. It's in our government. It is infected through diversity. Every single institution in the UK. And whites are now the biggest victims of it in Britain.
Yeah, that's it. This is an important reminder that racism works both ways. If one race can be discriminated against, so can white people. And that's what happened in this particular case. And Jade, the police have now apologized for arresting Nowak. Here's what they said.
I am deeply sorry that Henry could not be saved. I'm sorry that in the moments before he lost consciousness, he had been handcuffed and arrested. The facts heard in court should leave no doubt in anyone's mind who was lying to officers that night and why we didn't immediately understand what had happened. During the 999 call, when officers first arrived at the scene and even when Henry's condition was deteriorating quickly, his killer continued to divert the blame, obstruct our inquiries and never admit the serious harm which had been done.
This apology is meaningless unless the public actually gets to see the body cam footage and fully understand what happened with police.
Absolutely. And Tommy, well said. John, thank you for having me. Unfortunately, this is systemic racism and it is towards white people. And we've led ourselves to it through white guilt and colonizer guilt, which needs to stop. And, you know, an apology isn't going to bring that boy back. Henry is going to be dead. The apology is not going to do anything. It's not good enough. We need change. We need to abolish the speech laws. They are absolutely ridiculous. And we need to make sure America never introduces any speech laws like this. The First Amendment saves lives.
Absolutely. And we would be in a situation where these laws would be taking root right now if we had not had Elon Musk buy X or not had a change in leadership in the White House in 2024. We were going down this road, and we will again if Democrats get back in control of Congress. There is a member of Parliament, Robert Jenrick, I should say. He believes this should